Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 7 of an album a day, going through my vinyl collection, sharing with you guys the choices that I've made. I realized this morning that I am actually, based on a couple of good Black Friday deals I got, I'm actually 5 albums away from completing the basic collection. I mean, there's a few, glory, holy grail type albums, but ones I probably will never get. But of the basic collections, there's just 5 more, and they're all Blackmore's Night, which is funny. They're a little more expensive, so I kind of saved those for the end. But anyway, before I get to today's album, I actually want to tell a little bit of story about yesterday's album, which was Samhain's November Coming Fire. I remember I purchased that on a Sunday, and it was either late October or early November. It was in Colorado Springs, and I was working at Burger King on Fillmore that day in the old location by Kmart before they moved the store. And I called down to Independent Records on, I believe it was Bijou, it was the downtown one. And they had a copy of it on cassette. So I drove down there on my way to work, which was way out of my way, and then listened to it on my way to work. Couldn't wait to get off work so I could go listen to more. So on my lunch break, ended up sitting in my car on my lunch break and just listening to another half an hour's worth of the album. Enjoyed it thoroughly. But it was like one of those perfect autumn Colorado, late 80s, early 90s type days where the wind was just crazy and there's leaves blowing everywhere. And what a perfect day to listen to that album. So anyway, wanted to share that with you. Today's album, however, day 7, made it to a whole week so far. I have a lot to go yet, but anyway, 7 in a row is pretty cool. So today we're going with the 1981 release from the band Whitesnake. This album is Come and Get It. Now this album, I have the actual original 1981 pressing from Mirage Records. I don't know why, they do that. I remember when I was a kid, like the stickers were always symmetrical, and here like one is on the side and one is straight up. They used to be like, if you flipped it over, it'd be exactly lined up. Anyway, but this album is just killer. I love the production on it. The organ sound, the way that it comes through, the drums. This is one of the best drum sounds that I've heard from Ian Pace as far as capturing his drums. Those Peisty 2000 cymbals just really cut through, and he usually uses larger cymbals so that they cut through a little bit more on a rock album. But you've got Neil Murray on bass, Mickey Moody, Bernie Marsden on guitar, David Coverdale on vocals, Ian Pace on drums, John Lord on keys. Just such an incredible combination of people. And the track listing is great. I mean, Come and Get It is a killer opener, hot stuff, fast tempo song to follow it up. Don't Break My Heart Again. They had a video for this one. It was on Whitesnake Foreplay. I had the VHS of that. I think I digitized that at some point. But Lonely Days, Lonely Nights, excellent, just guttural blues song. Wine, Women, and Song, not a favorite, but okay. It's a good bar jam, Then to start at the second one, Child of Babylon, Would I Lie to You, Girl, Hit and Run, Until the Day I Die. Just a great collection of songs. The first side is the one I tend to lean towards more a little bit. I remember picking this up in Michigan. It would have been the fall before we left, so fall of '87. And it would have probably been Record Time. There were 2 stores that were kind of in that general area. There was Car City Classics, which I think was on 9 Mile off of Harper, and Record Time, which I think was 10 Mile in a Harper. I don't know if either of those stores still exist or not. But I'm pretty sure I got this on cassette at Record Time, one of those nights that we went to Friendly's ice cream parlor for dinner or dessert or whatever. And just such a great album, but it has a great, connection to autumn for me, obviously. But really listening to the way, especially Lonely Days, Lonely Nights, the way the organ just really cuts through on that song, the drums, great vocals from David Coverdale, just such a killer album. So anyway, Whitesnake 1981, Come and Get It. Thanks for joining me for day 7. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another album in my collection. Cheers.